Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me, Dear Kid, review back again with another video for today. And since New York Comic Con is on the weekend, and I'm not going until Friday and Saturday, if I'm being honest with you, there's a couple panels I'm missing out on, but most especially this year, there's no Amazon panel. And I've been scrolling around the TikToks lately, and I saw that there's a leaked trailer for Invincible Season 3, which is not like an actual teaser of the show, which more of a teaser announcement. Like last time they did a whole thing with him and Alan talking to each other, like when he coming back. But it looks like I did see a little piece of it, but it's more like the designs, but not exactly with its full animation, where you're seeing pieces of the whole computer screen where you're like, okay, this isn't finished animation, it's still in the process of being edited. But now that we actually got a full HD version of this trailer, I'm like, okay, let's take a look and hopefully we can get a release date. I know it's going to say something like maybe early 2025, since they said, okay, we might be coming back early in quarter 1 of 2025. Hopefully, so they don't do another. Okay, we do the first 4 episodes, then we put another half later on in the year. Which, not gonna lie, for season 2, that was a long wait. But then again, the payoff was like, yeah, it's fine, but it could have been a week by week episode season. And especially knowing that, okay, going into season 3, I'm like, okay, there's a lot of stuff from the comics I don't know about personally, because I'd rather stay away from the Invincible comic books and actually look at the show as it is. Because, yeah, I tend to dabble on certain adaptations. Like for The Boys, I already know how that whole thing is going to end. And the way season 4 ended off, it looks like we're going a whole new direction. But I feel like, yeah, with Invincible, I'm going to stay surprised. So let's get to the trailer. And this animation style, I'm surprised, isn't even used or at least attempted for the show, since this one looks more slicker than the whole DC Flash looking animation. And not raped. Yeah, that too. She really beat the mess out of Mark. Same excuse. Oh, the blue suit. Cool. Stalling, just waiting. No release date? Oh, in February. Cool. Yeah, it was a little short teaser, but at least it's more of a, okay, we're back. We're at least telling you our release date. It's coming back in February, which, not gonna lie, it's funny because that's my birthday month. And I'm like, okay, so we don't just have Captain America next year. We got Invincible along with it too. I haven't really done a review for Invincible season 1 or 2. Season 2, I could have, but I, at the time, as I was doing things with the channel, and I'm like, okay, let me start talking about Invincible. But then when later, as I saw, okay, we're going to a mid-season break, and hopefully it'll give me enough time to process. And then I just forgot about it, and I said, you know what, it's kind of too far along for me to do a video. Maybe before season 3, if I can, I'll talk about season 1 and 2 individually. Then my predictions going into season 3, which I'm like, yeah, I know there are comic people who know what's the story gonna go on for, and that there's some new Viltrumites and new versions of Mark, like we already know the variation of the black and blue suit. That's a cool suit, and more the fact that I love black and blue specifically since those are my ideal colors. But yeah, can't wait for season three. Hopefully it's good. But not only that, I hope it's better. Which I feel like, okay, season one I could say is the best season out of the two. Season two, it has a couple moments, but there's nothing like the surprise factor of watching Invincible season one, like comparatively like The Boys. I went into The Boys blind. I love season one. Season two, I felt like, okay, it's not as good as season one. It took a bit of its time, but then it kicked it off with season three, and I gotta say, as a third season, I'm like, yeah, this was good. Hopefully, it could be the same with Invincible. And I feel like, yeah, now that everybody is waiting for the whole Viltrumite war, and now that there's an actual war against the Viltrumites and them coming to Earth, especially, there could be a lot of things going on this season. And hopefully enough, they could try to stray away from certain elements from the comics. Because, not gonna lie, when Anissa showed up, I was surprised. I was like, oh, they're not about to do that, are they? And they didn't so far. That's good, but who knows? Some people want it to happen in season three, and I feel like, yeah, hopefully the writers aren't bold enough to actually write this and animate it because that scene would be crazy. All right, guys, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. All my social media is down in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.